Welcome to a special presentation of the Class S State Championship between the Woodlawn Warriors and the Central City Citians from WMIX Sports and Section618.com. The following broadcast was made possible thanks to your Mount Vernon Culvers. This special presentation is also powered by Munkin Toyota, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, Superior Windows and Siding, Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville, Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn, People's National Bank, Alcorn Insurance, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Southern Illinois Door Company in Mount Vernon, State Farm Agent Tony Wilt, Budget Building Supplies in Woodlawn, Timmons Fast Lane in Centralia, the Bible Truth Broadcast and its host Tim Reynolds, Munkin Dodge Chrysler Ram Jeep Nissan and Munkin Chevrolet GMC, XT Solutions, Edward Jones Financial Advisor in Mount Vernon, West Shum, and Seatown Twist. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Josh Finley Country Financial Pregame Show. The Class S State Championship starts now.
Welcome into your extended Josh Finley Country Financial Pregame Show as the Woodlawn Warriors battle the Central City Citians for the Class S State title here this afternoon. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans is alongside. We're on 94.1 FM here today. The Woodlawn Warriors try to make it their first state title since 2017, if I remember right. 2013, 2012, the prior two times before that. For the Central City Citians, they've had some success of late as well, maybe 2020.
Runner-up finish in 2020, and this is a Woodlawn team. This will be their 12th appearance in this state title game, looking for their 6th state title since it's split into 3 classes in 1975.
We'll take a quick break on our Josh Finley Country Financial Pregame Show. When we come back, we'll talk about how the Woodlawn Warriors got here to this Class S title game. This is the Class S Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618F.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Do you want your oil change in the slow lane?
Oh, an oil change. Come back in 4 hours.
Or the fast lane?
Oil change? No problem. Pull right in here. Here we are, sir. I also topped off your fluids. Have a great day.
Timmons Fast Lane, 331 South Commercial Street, Centralia, Illinois. Call 618-532-3630 or come by today. Timmons Fast Lane.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Bring everyone together in the 2023 Nissan Murano, our most thrilling SUV yet. Hi, y'all. This is Shannon Wright from Munkin Nissan in Centralia. Good as fitting in and great as standing out. The 2023 Nissan Murano 5-passenger SUV with its strikingly bold styling does just that. I'd love to help you stand out in any available 2023 Nissan Murano. See me, Shannon Wright, at Munkin Nissan on Highway 161 in Centralia, or view all of our new and pre-owned inventory online at munkinnissan.com.
People's National Bank has been serving Southern Illinois since 1909 and knows the importance of supporting local youth sporting events in the community. Sports in the school system teach these young adults a lot of the same ideas that People's National Bank promotes. People's National Bank would like to wish all of the local junior high good luck in this year's postseason. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to build? Have you called Budget Building Supplies in Woodlawn? They offer quality steel building supplies at the best value. Made in the USA, they work with contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Budget Building Supplies has your steel building supplies for residential, commercial, and agricultural.
Wait, that's everything.
They offer metal roofing, siding, gutters, trim, and more. No job too big or too small. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 in Woodlawn. Call 618-242-1123.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports.
Back in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for your Josh Finley County Financial pregame show as the Woodlawn Warriors set to battle the Central City Citians this afternoon. Here from Hummer-Waugh Gymnasium on the campus of Rend Lake College. I'm Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside Henry First. How did the Woodlawn Warriors get here?
All right, they had 24-1 regular season. Several huge wins. They beat Centralia by 28. Had a big win over Nashville in the regular season. Fairfield, they beat Central City. This will be a rematch of a game Woodlawn won. They started their postseason with an 86-37 win over Bethel. And the regional title game brought arch rival Waltonville. Woodlawn won that one 57-22. Then a week ago today, in the first round game here at the state tournament, they defeated Marissa 54-14. And then came back Monday afternoon, beat Raccoon 54-19. And then they really had to battle Thursday night as they held on to beat a very good third-place Meridian Bobcat squad, 54-44.
We'll take a break on your Josh Finley County Financial pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about how the Citians got here. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports.
Doors are a funny thing. They can be literal, protecting us from Sky Door is not new to the area. Here since 1984, customizing garage doors that completely satisfy your needs. They're ready to open the door on a new opportunity of protecting what matters to you. Southern Illinois Door Company in Mount Vernon, the best there is. And you can close the door on that.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just ask our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Tired of your business's phone bill going up? Give XT Solutions a call for a free consultation today. 618-545-9832. A technology company located in Southern Illinois for over 15 years. If you need assistance, XT Solutions specializes in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and much more. Give them a call for a free consultation. 618-545-9832. 618-545-9832.
Drive with a purpose. Arrive in style with the 2023 Toyota Highlander, RAV4, and Camry. Hi, this is Chris Wilson from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. This month, qualified buyers can take advantage of 4.99% for 60 months or 5.49% for 72 months on qualified 2023 Highlander, RAV4, and Camry models. See me, Chris Wilson, at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Browse our inventory at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and Section618.com.
Back in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for your Josh Finley County Financial pregame show. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside 94.1 FM, or watch us live on the Section618.com app. It's the Central City Citians and the Woodlawn Warriors. How did the Citians get here, Hank?
What a roll the Citians are on as they've rolled through this postseason. They've all double-digit victories. It started in a semifinal game in the regional, a 55-29 win over Willow Grove. The regional title game saw Central City defeat Bartelso 46-32. Last Saturday down here at Rend Lake, it was a 50-31 victory over Olney St. Joe. Then Monday afternoon, Altamont Lutheran tried to slow the game down. It worked for about a quarter before Central City defeated Altamont Lutheran 38-26. And then in the semifinal game Thursday night, they rolled over New Simpson Hill 46-26, and that was a bigger blowout than the score would even indicate. So, hey, what a roll these Citians are on. They've got a really good player we'll talk about here after a bit.
We have plenty to talk about, plenty of commercial breaks, blessed with great support from Central City and Woodlawn in the areas. Here for your Class S State Championship. We'll take another break on the Josh Finley County Financial pregame show. This is the Class S State title game from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Never had a Culver's Butterburger? Here are the 3 things you'll want to remember. Fresh, never frozen beef, seared after you order, crowned with a lightly buttered, toasted bun. I guess that's why the #1 reaction to eating a Culver's Butterburger is, whoa, that is some burger.
Welcome to Delicious. And your new favorite are seared after you order Culver's Butterburger.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
The Chrysler Pacifica is the most awarded minivan 6 years in a row. Hi, y'all. This is Shannon Wright from Muck & Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. The 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring will keep your pack entertained with the impressive Uconnect 5 system on the largest standard touchscreen in its class. And there are more features that I can tell you about in the next 30 seconds, so let's have a longer conversation and talk about our added dealer discount. I'm Shannon Wright. See me at Muck & Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Centralia, or log on to muckandchrysler.com.
Do you want your oil change in the slow lane?
Oh, an oil change. Come back in 4 hours.
Or the fast lane?
Oil change? No problem. Pull right in here. Here we are, sir. I also topped off your fluids. Have a great day.
Timmons Fast Lane, 331 South Commercial Street, Centralia, Illinois. Call 618-532-3630 or come by today. Timmons Fast Lane.
Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Just walk in anytime from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call today at 618-242-3778 or visit their website at orthocenter-si.com.
Download the free Section618.com app from your smartphone. Back to the Class S State Championship on WMIX.
Pre-game show presented by Josh Finley at Country Financial. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. We will take a quick break, come back, talk more about this one between the Woodlawn Warriors and the Central City Citians. The Class S state title on the line from Rend Lake College. We're back in a bit. This is the Class S state title game from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Right now at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois, get a $500 trade-in credit on select Polaris Razors. Buy a select Polaris Ranger 3-seater premium and get $750 in Polaris parts and accessories. All 2023 Polaris Generals have a $1,000 rebate.
Select Polaris models are 2.99% financing for 36 months. Select 2022 Can-Am Off-Road 4.99% financing for 60 months. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Start 2023 outright with Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Wes Shum, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Wes and Edward Jones are a proud sponsor of all the area junior high teams on their road in the state playoffs. For all your investment needs, call 618-241-2600 or visit Wes Shum, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Is your concrete driveway or sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even getting dangerous? Contact the fine folks at Luke Rowley Concrete, Incorporated in Woodlawn at 618-237-0552. A true family-owned and operated business like you used to hear about. They're the leader in highly professional concrete finishing in the area. Call Luke Rowley today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. That's 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. They get dirty so you don't have to.
The Bible Truth broadcast and its host, Tim Reynolds, is a proud supporter of junior high sports on WMIX and on the free Section618.com app for your smartphone. Tune in every Sunday morning at 9 for the Bible Truth broadcast on 94.1 FM and at 9:30 on WQRL 106.3 FM. Find the Bible Truth podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Good luck to all the area teams this postseason from Tim Reynolds and the Bible Truth broadcast.
Watch the Class S State Championship live on Section618.com or with the free app on your smartphone. Back to the game.
94.1 FM or watch us live on the Section618.com app today for the Class S State Championship game between the Woodlawn Warriors and the Central City Citians. Hank Evans alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank, the other night, Thursday night, both of these teams had to get a win. First, let's start with the Woodlawn Warriors, a nice win over the Meridian Bobcats.
And definitely Woodlawn tested like they very rarely have been this year. You know, starters had to play well into the fourth quarter. Woodlawn didn't go to their bench at all. and they were able to make enough free throws down the stretch to win that game. While on the other hand, Central City had an easy time of it. They were up big at the half. It was a running clock, I believe, in the fourth quarter, so they were able to rest some starters, save some legs. Could that be a factor today as we get into the second half?
We will certainly find out. To help protect what matters most, call Josh Finley, your local Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon. We'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about this one between the Woodlawn Warriors and the Central City Citians. We promise we'll have content. This is the Class S state title game from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Drive with a purpose. Arrive in style with the 2023 Toyota Highlander, RAV4, and Camry. Hi, this is Chris Wilson from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. This month, qualified buyers can take advantage of 4.99% for 60 months or 5.49% for 72 months on qualified 2023 Highlander, RAV4, and Camry models. See me, Chris Wilson, at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Browse our inventory at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Put a little twist into your day. Stop by Seatown Twist for delicious ice cream and more. The Seatown Twist Ice Cream Stand at 122 East Calumet. From cones, shakes, sundaes, and twisters to their amazing cheeseburger sliders and seasoned fries, loaded pulled pork nachos, chili dogs, sandwiches, and more. Are you hungry yet? And coming soon, a new state-of-the-art putt-putt course. Open 11 a.m. till 7 p.m., but closed on Mondays. Seatown Twist in Centralia. Do a little twist and enjoy.
Bowling! Don't miss your shot with Alcorn Insurance. They've been in the game since 1963. Not many can compete. Alcorn Insurance will be your point guard, running the offense for you by shopping your insurance with multiple carriers, saving you time and finding you the best coverage. For 60 years, they've helped insure just about anyone, any property, and any business in Illinois and 34 other states. And one opportunity is all Alcorn Insurance needs for your insurance game plan. Call today, 618-532-7307, and score big with Alcorn Insurance.
The Bible Truth broadcast and its host, Tim Reynolds, is a proud supporter of junior high sports on WMIX and on the free Section 618.com app for your smartphone. Tune in every Sunday morning at 9 for the Bible Truth broadcast on 94.1 FM and at 9:30 on WQRL 106.3 FM. Find the Bible Truth podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Good luck to all the area teams this postseason from Tim Reynolds and the Bible Truth broadcast.
Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports, powered by Culver's of Mount Vernon.
Back on the Josh Finley Country Financial pregame show here from Rim Lake College. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. To help protect what matters most or that future you may be dreaming of, contact your local Country Financial agent, Josh Finley. Josh Finley Country Financial pregame show. I'm Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Here's what's happened. Games today ran behind. We have a Showcase Girls Regional game coming up after this one, and with the game having started late, we're trying to get everything in. So that's pushed everything into our pregame show. We'll have a better postgame show, whether it's on the radio or online. Also sponsored by Josh Finley of Country Financial. But Henry, big game here today for both of these teams. It's been seen once before. Woodlawn won that one. Not going to say going away or handily, but there was a little bit of a margin there. But different environment, different experience, different floor. We'll see what happens.
And definitely it was described to me as a chippy game. There was a technical. There was some stuff going on in the stands. You know, let's talk about Central City real quick. The headliner is going to be Archie Guai. He's seventh grader, already over 1,000 points. A little simple math tells me he was playing varsity basketball as a fifth grader. Very impressive. He's got good size, and he's also got a perimeter game. You know, head coach here at Central City, De'Aaron Owens, played at Centralia. So I got a sneaking suspicion he knows how to teach man-to-man defense. And as, you know, I listened to Ryan Roddy and Derek Harlan. Derek mentioned not a lot of junior high teams play good man-to-man correctly. And I think Woodlawn will see very good defense tonight.
Absolutely. Talk about De'Aaron Owens and playing for Lee Bennett and Brad Guai. Obviously, there's some relation there.
Yes.
So you talk about the Citians are able to put together. It'll certainly be interesting to see that dynamic at play afoot here at Hummer-Waugh Gymnasium. Meanwhile, we'll get to the flip side of the coin with the Woodlawn Warriors when we come back on our Josh Finley Country Financial pregame show. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Another reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin, from our team member Nick.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy one. Wisconsin is the dairy state, so naturally, Culver's was inspired by everyone's favorite rich and creamy tradition, frozen custard. We make our fresh frozen custard in small batches in every Culver's, and the farm fresh dairy is why it's so decadent. It's a match, or batch, Made in heaven.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Superior Windows and Siding on North Elm and Centralia has been serving Southern Illinois for many years with great windows at great pricing. Reduce power bills with energy-efficient windows. Get custom-made windows to fit your home and style with a wide variety of styles to choose from. Choose Superior Window Company for all your window, door, and siding needs. Call them today for a free estimate. 618-533-6349. Superior Windows and Siding in Centralia. Want to wish good luck to the Citians and Tigers at the state tournament.
So much focus recently has been on the lack of available cars, trucks, and SUVs. Well, Munkin Chevrolet GMC in Centralia has a pre-owned presence you must see to believe. They have multiple pre-owned specials all month, including Chevy, GMC, Volkswagen, Jeep, and more, all designed to put you in that perfect new-to-you vehicle without breaking the bank. View these specials at Munkin GM/used specials. That's Munkin Chevrolet GMC in Centralia, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Find all of their inventory at munkingm.com.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app. Apparently not going to get a national anthem before this Class S State title game. So there we go as we are back under Josh Finley, Country Financial pregame show. Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow taking care of the camera tonight for this Class S State title game. Flip side of the coin, the Woodlawn Warriors have had a very successful season.
And they won, they expected to be in this game if we're being quite honest. And Trevor McClure's the headliner. He had 34 points in the first meeting between these two teams. But really, all five starters can score, and they've got more size than some of the high school teams that we watch on a regular basis. So, key for Central City, will they be able to rebound with Woodlawn?
We'll certainly find out. They're getting to the starters over the PA. Let's go ahead and meet the starters here over the radio.
All right, first for the Central City Citians. They are 27-6 on the year. They'll go with the 7th grader, number 4, Cruz Jackson. An 8th grader, number 10, Jacob Ellis. Another 8th grader, number 13, Will Stanton. Another 8th grader, number 33, Carson Griffith. And the leading scorer, he wears number 24, and he's only a 7th grader, Archie Guai. The head coach at Central City is Darren Owens. For the Woodlawn Warriors, they're 29-1. They'll go with an 8th grader, number 15, Trevor McClure. A 7th grader, number 20, Ian Bennett. An 8th grader, number 24, Luke McKay. An 8th grader, number 33, Keaton Cook. And in the middle will be another 8th grader, number 31, Tyson Frick. And Jeff Burkett is the head coach at Woodlawn.
You hear that crowd, a lot of Woodlawn fans in front of us, a lot of Citians fans in front of us. We have a packed house at James Hummer Waugh Gymnasium here on the campus of Rend Lake Community College. And what a state finals it has been in Class S. Class L just got underway today, but Class S wraps up. And in front of us a moment ago, we saw a pretty easy road to the third place trophy for Meridian.
Meridian, impressive team. And, Woodlawn, they definitely took Woodlawn to the wire. As this Woodlawn Warrior team, they'll be looking to follow up their Class S baseball title with a basketball title. And then Central City had a very good baseball team of their own, as I've umpired quite a few games up there. Several of these guys, Guai's a really good pitcher. And, of course, McClure got a big right arm.
Got to briefly speak with Trevor McClure prior to the game, and seemed pretty relaxed. I didn't get to speak to any of the Citians, unfortunately. I don't know which way they came in. I never saw them, but we'll see how this one goes. Should be a fun one for all of us, whether you're listening from a Central City perspective or watching, or whether you're a common casual fan, or whether you're rooting for the Woodlawn Warriors. We expect a good one in front of us here this Saturday afternoon. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. Jeff Crow manning the camera. Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Tip-off coming thanks to our good friends at Mount Vernon Culver's. And I was led to believe that Woodlawn would be wearing blue.
I expect a physical battle here. First meeting was pretty chippy, and I'm all right with that.
Well, there we go. Tip will be controlled in the backcourt. It's Trevor McClure switching. That'll be Cook with a layup just like that. The Woodlawn Warriors on top to open this one. It's a 2-0 Woodlawn lead. Get this scoreboard fixed. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 on the way. Oh, baby. That's a big triple by Carson Griffith, and that'll put the Citians on top 3-2.
Griffith had a big night in the semifinal game with 14 points.
Well, they certainly seemed to make a lot of threes the other night. McClure off a spin dribble up top of the key, looking to do something underneath. Instead, he'll back it up near the volleyball line. Keaton Cook got the scoring underway. Since then, we've had a three-pointer as Frick tries to go left. Layup is no good with 6:18 left in the first quarter. With the basketball, Guwai trying to go left, throws into the corner now for Stanton. Now another Griffith three on the way. It's no good. Rattles the iron, rebound after a hold. McKay able to slip away and get the board. McClure into the front court. It's Trevor. Right wing, left-hand dribble into the defender, and
be a blocking foul.
They pointed towards De'Aaron Owens, and I was like, he's not eligible. He's not playing.
That's a good thing, or Woodlawn will be in trouble. Be the first foul on Will Stanton.
Certainly a Ram killer. Obviously, we cover a lot of Mount Vernon Ram sports, and De'Aaron Owens over the years was a nightmare. McKay off of the inbound for the Warriors. White clad with blue and black trim. Blue numerics and lettering trimmed in black.
Central City man-to-man.
Jacob Frick.
No, this Frick's a lot better than Jacob Frick. This Tyson
Frick with the basketball. Yeah. Throwing over to Cook. Right-hand dribble through the circles. 5:40 left. Lob play underneath for Trevor into the defender, and he's fouled. Missed it. It rolled off of the iron, but McClure will go to the line to shoot a pair.
That'll be the second foul on Will Stanton as Central City's going to go to their bench.
It is 3-2 Citians early here from Rend Lake College. If you're looking for a fun, fast-paced, good-paying job, work for the Blue Crew family at Culver's and Mount Vernon. Go to culvers.jobs, search for Mount Vernon, and apply today. McClure at the line, shooting 2, trailing 3-2 to a good Central City team as he'll make the first to tie it up.
Chase Beals will check in, and Stanton will have to sit with his 2 fouls.
3-3 ball game. Trevor at the line to shoot the back end of a 2-shot set here after a layup rolled off, but I mean, he was almost undercut on a lob play and is able to make that. Oh, rolled off the front of the iron. Looked like it was going down. We'll have a couple of Citians battle for the rebound. Now we'll go the other way into the front court. This is number 10, Jacob Ellis with the basketball. Hands off to Guwai.
Woodlawn looks like in a triangle and 2. They're guarding Guwai and Cruz Jackson man-to-man.
Guwai and Griffith on that left side. Ellis up top. They're going to go left. Now throw to the outside for a Griffith College 3. On the way, no good. Rebound will hit the backboard support. I don't know if they saw it, but the Warriors get the rebound. Frick headed the other way for the layup, and one. 5-3 Warriors. Frick with the bucket, a chance for a three-point play at the stripe to try to stretch this lead, and we are going to have a timeout. Looks like a timeout for the Citians and De'Aaron Owens. This timeout presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. See how you can get to a better state with State Farm. 5:07 left first quarter. It's a 5-3 Woodlawn lead with Frick at the line. We're in the middle of a three-point play at the charity stripe.
Anytime you play Woodlawn, transition defense is wrote at the top of it's not blackboard anymore, but whatever they write on now. You know, we saw Meridian the other night after the first quarter did a really good job in transition stopping Woodlawn. So that'll be a key, and I guarantee you that's what's being talked about in this timeout in the Central City huddle.
Casey Junior Rams got a nice win over Harrisburg today. They're in the Class L semifinals on Tuesday. We'll be here for that. They'll play the Carriel Cougars. We'll have it on AM 940, 96.5 FM, and we'll stream it live wherever you may be watching today. 5:07 remains in the first quarter. Coming out of the timeout, it's Woodlawn 5, Central City 3 with Tyson Frick at the line, shooting at the back end, the only end of a three-point play. Quite a few have stuck around to watch this one. I still see a lot of red from New Simpson Hill and Meridian. We'll see how this one ends up. May have some thoughts in our Josh Finley Country Financial postgame show. As Frick's free throw on the way is no good. That line drive again. Hits off the back of the iron. Rebound to go to the Citians. Citians are black clad with some orange trim, white lettering and numerics. Well, white numerics, gray lettering.
Woodlawn just goes conventional 3-2 zone.
Right wing dribble here for Cruz Jackson. Steps back to the center circle beyond the volleyball line. 4:46 left in the first quarter. 5-3 Warriors. Out of the corner, Citians with the basketball to the right wing here for Jackson. Looking back into the corner. Griffith wants a three for the lead. No good. Backdoor rebound and putback's not there. That was Chase Beals. Missed that one. Trevor into the front court. Racing quickly down the middle of the paint. Takes it coast to coast. Shot blocked out of bounds by Guwai. You wonder if this couldn't eventually be a battle in the South 7 on Friday nights.
They'd be on Friday nights. They may be going head-to-head in conference baseball games. Pitching.
There you go. It'll be an inbound to McKay. Switches hands in the paint. Goes left block for the left-hand layup. Stretches lead to 4. It's 7-3 on the McKay two-pointer. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 until 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Guwai to the top for Jackson. He's at the center circle, dribbling to the right. Or now a right-hand dribble after dribbling to the left, I should say. And now we'll give to number 10, Jacob Ellis. Guwai wants a three from the sideline. It's no good. Rebound will be tipped. Trevor got a hand in it. Griffith with the steal. Blocked out of bounds by Frick, but they call the foul. Oh, my. A little shocked by that one. Turned into the high school hoops where you can't block a shot.
Yeah.
I get the perspective. Might have tapped a hand, might have heard something or seen something that we did not up here. So to the free throw line to shoot 2 will go Chase Beals.
My view was blocked there for a minute, but looking better now.
Been tough to see, obviously. A lot of people hanging around. Standing room only here at James Hummer Waugh Gymnasium. Free throw no good by Beals. Timmons Fast Lane gets oil changes done fast, and they'll top off your fluids at 331 South Commercial Street in Central City. Open 8 until 5:30 Tuesday through Friday, 8 until 2 on Saturday. Beals at the line here for the Citians. The free throw on the way this time no good. Goes 0 for 2. McKay gets the board. And the White Warriors will be into the front court. Blue and black trim on the jerseys and somewhat long shorts. McKay from the right side off of the pass from McClure was able to get the loose basketball. High post to Frick. And the well-permed Timber will go into the lane where it's almost stolen away. He'll dive for loose basketball, but Guwai comes up with it. Up ahead, right side, Ellis for the layup. No, yes. Looked like it was going to roll back off, but it hung on the iron. Jacob Ellis gets some points. It's 7-5, Woodlawn. McClure into the front court. College three on the way. No good. It's short. Rebound will go underneath to Griffith. 7-5 Warriors, but Citians have the basketball and an opportunity. Out of the short corner, Ellis dribbles in for a closer look. No good. No foul call. We'll get a rebound here for Luke McKay up ahead to Trevor McClure. Off a spin dribble, had his pocket pick. We'll have a jump ball tie-up here near the top of the key. Possession arrow favors Central City.
Back-to-back turnovers for Woodlawn. A little sloppy with the basketball.
Southern Illinois Door Company is fully licensed and trained technicians that are masters in the trade and are waiting to help you customize the garage door that meets your needs. Call 618-244-6134 or log on to SIJHSAA.net. 2:53 remains in the first quarter. 7-5 Warriors on top and a close one so far. Walking it across, Cruz Jackson now with a right-hand dribble. Bounces a pass to the right sideline for Ellis. A bounce pass right back to the wing. Jackson now to Guwai. Looking around to the right side, throws to the top here. Jackson, right-hand dribble, switches left, goes back to the far side for Guwai, and now he looks underneath, instead throws to the right. Ellis up top for Jackson. Not a lot going on underneath as they finally find Beals off the mid-post. He'll dribble in for a closer look, got away with the walk. Frick got the block. Trevor into the front court for the Warriors, and we'll have a foul before he can do anything. All the action today presented by your Mount Vernon Culvers. Veterans in 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Will Stanton checking back in with his 2 fouls. Coach Owens going to gamble a little bit. And you probably have to in a game you're a decided underdog.
McClure will inbound into the backcourt for McKay. A right-hand dribble across the line, stops at the volleyball line. Has Bennett on the right side. Cook now gets a touch for the first time in a while as he'll go into the left corner for Frick. It was Cook who opened the scoring. Nice isolation for Bennett. Left-hander good. Mid-post for Ian Bennett, 9-5 Warriors.
Woodlawn ran a little guard post play there with Ian Bennett had a size advantage over the smaller defender.
Guwai into the front court. Off a bounce. We'll leave it for Cruz Jackson near the volleyball line. To the right sideline, back for Guwai. Jackson swinging to the left wing here for Ellis. Backdoor lob. It works to perfection. Feel like it's exclusive to the 62801. As Guwai gets the bucket at the back door. It's 9-7. Did not hit capture replay in time. I was mesmerized.
That's a beautiful play.
McClure three up top. No good. Back iron. Rebound Frick fouled from behind. And We have a 9-7 Warrior lead, but a foul on the Citians. We'll tell you that XT Solutions specializes in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and more. Call for a free consultation at 618-545-9832. Bounce pass into the corner off of the inbound. Trevor trying to work the defender Ellis. No look pass to McKay in the paint, stolen away. Another Woodlawn turnover. 9-7 Warriors, 1:13 left in the first quarter, sponsored by Mount Vernon Culver's. Off of the sideline, a Guai three for the lead is going to fall short. Rebound will go to McKay. He'll hand off to McClure. McClure across the half line. Left hand dribble. Now at the right wing, going to back up the defender. Spin, throws up a jumper in the paint, no good. Frick, the putback, not there either. Too strong. Citians get the rebound, headed the other way. Into the front court goes Cruz Jackson. Left hand dribble off the wing to Guai, now to the right side for Ellis. They're looking for Guai. Now go to Griffith in the corner. Back to Ellis. Bounce pass now with 34 seconds to go to Archie Guai. He's going to hold the basketball right about his stomach.
Woodlawn looks content to sit back in the zone.
They have a 9-7 lead, does Woodlawn. Ellis near the arc, now throwing to the right corner. Bounce pass, stolen away. And now we'll get a bump from behind. Woodlawn wants a call. Griffith with the steal. He'll go to the bucket with 6. Shot going to be blocked, then a foul. A chance to tie at the free throw line here for the Citians. Woodlawn fans clamoring for a call, which was probably missed, to be honest with you. But Woodlawn does commit the foul on the post-up move there by Griffith, and now he'll get a chance to tie it from the free throw line.
That's the second foul on Tyson Frick. We'll see if Burkett didn't go hardly into his bench at all the other night.
First free throw will ignite this Central City crowd. It's good. It's 9-8. Another one coming on the way. We're tied. Carson Griffith, pardon me. Made them both with 2 seconds up top. Cook at the buzzer for 3. Oh, off the bank, it rims out. That'll take us to the second quarter of your Class S State Finals. Woodlawn 9, Central City 9. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. Delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Doors are a funny thing. They can be literal, protecting us from disaster when closed, and they can be philosophical, opening us up to a new opportunity. Southern Illinois Door Company has been mastering the trade of a different kind of door, the garage door. SI Door is not new to the area, here since 1984, customizing garage doors that completely satisfy your needs. They're ready to open the door on a new opportunity of protecting what matters to you. Southern Illinois Door Company in Mount Vernon, the best there is, and you can close the door on that.
This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and Section 618.com.
Back for the second quarter in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. We're tied at 9 heading to quarter 2 as the Citians of Central City forced to tie toward the end of the first. Warriors start with the basketball. Cook has it up top. He was between the circles, now throwing to the left side for Ian Bennett. Throws to Luke McKay on the right. They have Frick in the corner near the baseline, right side. Left-hand dribble for Frick. Comes around off a screen. Throws to Cook. Left sideline, McKay. Looking to open up something underneath, apparently. Dribbles toward the short corner and will travel the basketball. He picked up his pivot foot. Another Cardinal turnover. Another Warrior turnover.
Turnover number 5 as this man-to-man defense is stifling from Central City.
Central City with the basketball. It'll be Ellis. Walks it across right down the middle. Stops at the volleyball line. Throws to the left side. Went to Griffith, right back to Ellis. Now to Stanton looking underneath. They get into Guai. Up, no good for the lead. Rebound will Plinko. It'll be off the chest of Bennett, but he'll recover and catch. Warriors will go the other way with Trevor McClure into the front court. Off the high post for Tyson Frick. Will go left, trying to work the defender back, and what'll be the call will be on the floor as he missed the shot anyway. And the Warriors will inbound beneath the bucket. Good luck, Woodlawn Warriors, from the Bible Truth broadcast and its host, Tim Reynolds. Tune in at 94.1 WMIX, Sundays at 9 a.m. from the Bible Truth broadcast.
Third foul on Carson Griffith.
Bennett off of the inbound left wing. Looks to the sideline now, and that is going to be Keaton Cook. Has Bennett on the right wing. Dribbles between the legs, headed back to the center circle. Now to Bennett off the far sideline in front of the Citian bench.
They're going to try to post Trevor McClure.
They do. Outside the paint he goes, spins, leans in, gets the shot. Does he? Or are they going to stay on the floor?
Should be 2 shots, I would think, as Woodlawn found the mismatch. First foul on Jacob Ellis. That's the 7th team foul on Central City.
So Trevor to the line to shoot a pair here. First free throw, no good. We're tied at 9 with 5:32 left in the first half. We'll have your Budget Building Supplies halftime show coming up at the break. Of course, all the action today. Thank you to Mount Vernon Culver's on Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Try a juicy Butterburger or a delicious frozen custard. Second free throw for the lead, no good. Woodlawn somewhat ice cold today. Put back not coming from McKay, no good. Frick, no good. Bennett on the left wing gets the rebound. McClure wide open 3. Trevor, yes. 12-9 Warriors. McClure's first field goal comes from beyond the arc. And now Woodlawn with a 3-point lead.
That's 3 offensive rebounds on that possession.
Citians with the basketball down to Trey. 12-9 Woodlawn. Right wing, this is Cruz Jackson. Looks to the high post, Beals. Back out to Jackson. He wants the answer from 3-point land and knocks it down. We're tied at 12. What a shot by Cruz Jackson. And now it's McClure into the front court near the volleyball line up the left side. 4:45 left in this second quarter. They'll try to double team, and now off to the right, it's Keaton Cook. Thought about the 3, pulled it back. Now we'll go off a right-hand dribble underneath. All alone, McKay. His shot was blocked, however, as the defense closed. Rebound, McKay puts it up and in. What a putback, what patience, what resilience by Luke McKay. We'll watch that one again. You can see the struggle in the paint for the rebound, then puts it up and in and is fouled. (14-12) and an opportunity to get the lead back to 3 for McKay at the free throw line, but he'll miss the free throw. Not sure how much you have to pay to buy a free throw today, but it's the struggle bus for a lot of the teams today.
1 of 7 from the line. Is if Woodlawn has a glaring weakness, free throw shooting not good this year. That's the 3rd foul on Will Stanton. So Central City has 2 starters with 3 fouls. We still got 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
4:33 remains here in the first half. Backdoor play. Nope, it's going to be stolen away off a tip. Pass was too hot to handle for McKay. Citians pick it up. Guai into the front court. Racing up the right side into the corner. Ellis wants a 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound Frick. Hand in there. Was able to keep his handle. Right hand dribble across the half line here for Ian Bennett. Picked it up, handed off to McKay. He'll come around right side, looking to go baseline, finds it, gets the layup. Luke McKay's show here in the second quarter as he's starting to pick up some business at 16-12 Warriors. We'll have your Luke Rowley Concrete Inc. halftime stats coming up in our Budget Building Supplies halftime show. Appreciate all of our great sponsors today, including Culver's, West Shum, Edward Jones, Budget Building Supplies, 3 on the way, Guai, good. 16-15. Citians are back within 1. Off of the right wing, dribble drive here. Cook to the back door, goes to Frick, no good. McKay put back, yes. 18-15 Warriors, 6 in the quarter, Lucas McKay.
Woodlawn really hurting the Citians on the board. That's 8 offensive rebounds in this first half.
3:21 left in the half, and De'Aaron Owens decides he wants a timeout. It's presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. See how you can get to a better state with State Farm. 18-15 Warriors with 3:19 remaining here in the second quarter. This one's lived up to the billing.
Hey, this Central City's very fundamentally sound. I don't know if you got the replay on that Guai 3-pointer. A simple ball fake, shifts the zone, finds himself wide open. Just a simple fundamental.
Not a lot of space to work with here, so trying to keep an accurate book this time is limited my space and the ability to click my mouse at the right time.
Yeah, Woodlawn 1 of 6 from the line. bit of an issue. And already 6 turnovers for Woodlawn. They're not handling the basketball very well. Central City will inbound the ball near half court.
Bruce Jackson off of the inbound will walk it across the half line to the volleyball line. Between the leg dribble near the college arc at the top of the key. Now goes left side past the screen, launches a deuce, no good. Rebound will be chased down in the near corner by number 20, Talon Woodward. He quickly finds Guai. Lobs. Nice skip pass, too. To Cruz Jackson. Now back Guai on the right. Ellis between the circles, back to the left. Right hand dribble here by number 4, Cruz Jackson. Off of the wing, he got it back from Woodward, and now Jackson looking to go back to that right side, pumps a fake, and now goes back to the left. For Ellis, a warm one. They've opened the doors here at Hummerwa Gymnasium. Seems like a good idea until you're the one in front of him. And now Guai back to the top. Ellis thought about it, now throws to the right wing here for Jackson. 2:18 remains in the first half. 3-point game. It's 18-15 Warriors. Class S state title on the line. Woodlawn wants to add another sign to the gymnasium if they have room. I think I scouted a corner the other day. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound will trickle out of bounds, stay with the Warriors. If you go in, as you're walking in and look across, I think there's a spot to the right of where the scorer's table would be.
And this Woodlawn looking for their 6th state title, along with 6 runner-up finishes.
But you'll have to forgive me, with all due respect to Central City, I've actually never been inside the Citians gymnasium. Don't know how much real estate exists. Up the right side will go Cook. He'll go to the baseline. Jumper on the way long. Rebound McKay. Had it stolen away. It'll trickle to McClure. Nope, that's Frick, and we'll have a travel. Was better off to let it go because either I don't recall if it was Cook or Bennett that was standing there that could have picked up a loose basketball. Instead, it ends up as a turnover, and now it'll be Citian basketball. 3-point deficit for the Citians with 1:42 left in the quarter.
You're going to see Central City be very deliberate. They'd like to force Woodlawn to come out of this zone.
Up top here is Cruz Jackson. Looking to the left, finds Ellis. Jacob Ellis bounces it back. Now to the right side, Guai. To the top here for Cruz Jackson. Made a big 3 earlier. Slow it down with 1:17 left in the first half. All the action today is presented by your Mount Vernon Culvers. Go to culvers.jobs to apply for a job today. Is off the left. We'll get Beals. Rolled off the block and is fouled on the way up. Looked like a block shot, but
it's going to be the 3rd foul on Tyson Frick, I think. Yep, sure is. It's only 3 team fouls for Woodlawn. Unfortunately, they're all 3 on Frick.
So here we go to the free throw line, trying to cut it to 1. Chase Beals. First one is no good. He'll have another. Appreciate the Munkin family of dealerships, the Bible Truth broadcast, Alcorn Insurance for their sponsorships of today's game.
Graydon Shively is checked in for Frick.
Second free throw, no good. Glances off the iron. Rebound, Trevor. McClure has it. Right hand, now a left hand across the timeline. Scorer's table side. He'll pull up from 15. No good. Rebound, McKay. Underneath, up. No, off the iron. Rebound tipped. It'll be out of bounds off of the Warriors. It'll be Citians basketball. Glad to have Woodlawn social science teacher Danny Zerwinski tuned into the broadcast or logged on. He's on assignment tonight. Working for one of our many Section618.com stations. Right wing, here is Ellis. Back to the right corner. 3 on the way. Guai, good. That's a tie ball game. 33 seconds left. Archie Guai, his second 3 of the quarter. Lobs it to the left sideline for the Warriors, and now going in. Bennett, he'll kick it to the outside here for Shively. Looks left, finds Bennett on the wing. He's trying to shake the defender. Can't, does. Now Bennett will pull up from outside the paint. Oh, unkind iron. It went down, bounced up. Looked as if it might go down again. And either way, it's 2 shots at the free throw line now for number 20, Ian Bennett.
Woodlawn, they need to cash in some of these free throws. They're 1 of 6 from the line. First free throw is good.
19-18 Warriors with Bennett at the line. He'll finish it up, trying to give a 2-point lead back to the Warriors, and will. Makes them both. 20-18, 11.5 ticks to go. Guai with the basketball against Tyson Frick. Pushes off to get across. We'll have a foul. It'll be on Frick.
It's Graydon Shively checked in.
Pardon me. You know me. We talked about this the other night at length. I watch hair, not numbers.
And this is this Woodlawn haircuts. It's been talked about quite a bit this week. It's hard to tell them apart.
That's always been my secret to try to remember rosters quickly is look at the hair. Is now rolling in. That will be a nice one. Is it a charge or a block? Cruz Jackson goes right up the right side, banks one in. It looks like it's a foul on the Warriors, and that'll tie it at 20 and give Jackson the chance to give Central City a lead close to half. Free throw good. 21-20 Citians. With 1 second left, McClure from three-quarter court just misses. And that will take us to halftime here in Ina. After 2, it is the Central City Citians 21, Woodlawn Warriors 20. We'll come back with your Budget Building Supplies halftime show. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Drive with a purpose. Arrive in style with the 2023 Toyota Highlander, RAV4, and Camry. Hi, this is Chris Wilson from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. This month, qualified buyers can take advantage of 4.99% for 60 months or 5.49% for 72 months on qualified 2023 Highlander, RAV4, and Camry models. See me, Chris Wilson, at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Browse our inventory at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Doors are a funny thing. They can be literal, protecting us from disaster when closed, and they can be philosophical, opening us up to a new opportunity. Southern Illinois Door Company has been mastering the trade of a different kind of door, the garage door. SI Door is not new to the area, here since 1984, customizing garage doors that completely satisfy your needs. They're ready to open the door on a new opportunity of protecting what matters to you. Southern Illinois Door Company in Mount Vernon, the best there is, and you can close the door on that.
Do you want your oil change in the slow lane?
Oh, an oil change. Come back in 4 hours.
Or the fast lane?
Oil change? No problem. Pull right in here. Here we are, sir. I also topped off your fluids. Have a great day.
Timmons Fast Lane, 331 South Commercial Street, Centralia, Illinois. Call 618-532-3630 or come by today. Timmons Fast Lane.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Wes Shum, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Wes and Edward Jones are a proud sponsor of all the area junior high teams on their road in the state playoffs. For all your investment needs, call 618-241-2600 or visit Wes Shum, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's time for the Budget Building Supplies halftime show. This is a special presentation of the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Halftime show presented by Budget Building Supplies, where they have steel building supplies, all made in the United States. Visit them on Highway 15 in Woodlawn or call 618-242-1123. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside, and here at the half, the Clays. Come on, Hugo. The Central City Citians 21, the Woodlawn Warriors 20. We'll take a break, come back with your Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated halftime stats. 21-20, Central City at the half. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Right now at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois, get a $500 trade-in credit on select Polaris Razors. Buy a select Polaris Ranger 3-seater premium and get $750 in Polaris parts and accessories. All 2023 Polaris Generals have a $1,000 rebate.
Select Polaris models are 2.99% financing for 36 months. Select 2022 Can-Am Off-Road 4.99% financing for 60 months. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Start 2023 outright with Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois.
Bowling! Don't miss your shot with Alcorn Insurance. They've been in the game since 1963. Not many can compete. Alcorn Insurance will be your point guard, running the offense for you by shopping your insurance with multiple carriers, saving you time and finding you the best coverage. For 60 years, they've helped insure just about anyone, any property, and any business in Illinois and 34 other states. And one opportunity is all Alcorn Insurance needs for your insurance game plan. Call today, 618-532-7307, and score big with Alcorn Insurance.
Superior Windows and Siding on North Elm and Centralia has been serving Southern Illinois for many years with great windows at great pricing. Reduce power bills with energy-efficient windows. Get custom-made windows to fit your home and style with a wide variety of styles to choose from. Choose Superior Window Company for all your window, door, and siding needs. Call them today for a free estimate. 618-533-6349. Superior Windows and Siding in Centralia. Want to wish good luck to the Citians and Tigers at the state tournament. Tired of your business's phone bill going up? Give XT Solutions a call for a free consultation today. 618-545-9832. A technology company located in Southern Illinois for over 15 years. If you need assistance, XT Solutions specializes in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and much more. Give them a call for a free consultation. 618-545-9832. 618-545-9832. Download the free Section618.com app from your smartphone. Back to the Class S State Championship on WMIX.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app for your Budget Building Supplies halftime show. They offer metal roofing, siding, gutters, trims, and more. Visit their conveniently located shop off of Highway 15 in Woodlawn or call 618-242-1123. Stats presented by Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. They've been a trusted name in concrete for generations. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke Rowley at 618-237-0552. How about those Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated halftime stats from the Hammer LLC?
All right, first for Woodlawn as they trail at the half. They haven't trailed hardly any this year, so we'll see what they're made of. They were 7 of 17 shooting from two-point range, 1 of 5 from three, 8 of 22 from the field, 36%. 3 of 7 at the foul line, and they did beat Central City pretty good on the boards, 21-12, 10 of those being offensive rebounds. Turnovers, Central City nearly flawless with the basketballs. They only turned over one time. Woodlawn rather sloppy with 7 turnovers. Scoring for the Woodlawn Warriors, it was Tyson Frick and Keaton Cook, 2 apiece. Bennett and McClure had 4 apiece, and then Luke McKay led the way with 8. For the Central City Citians, 3 of 8 from two-point range, 4 of 11 from 3. They got a couple of good shooters. 7 of 19, 37% from the field, 3 of 7 from the foul line. Scoring, it was Carson Griffith with 5. Jacob Ellis had 2. Cruz Jackson, 6. And leading the way, it was Archie Guai with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. It was knotted up at 9 apiece after a quarter. Central City gets a late basket as they lead it at the half. It's Central City 21, Woodlawn 20.
There you go. Your halftime stats presented by Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated. Only trust your city, business, and home sidewalks, driveways, and foundations to Luke Rowley Concrete Inc. Call Luke today at 618-237-0552. 21-20, Central City at the break. We'll come back with more Budget Building Supplies halftime show. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Drive with a purpose. Arrive in style with the 2023 Toyota Highlander, RAV4, and Camry. Hi, this is Chris Wilson from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. This month, qualified buyers can take advantage of 4.99% for 60 months or 5.49% for 72 months on qualified 2023 Highlander, RAV4, and Camry models. See me, Chris Wilson, at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Browse our inventory at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you. You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget. At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Watch the Class S State Championship live on Section618.com or with the free app on your smartphone. Back to the game.
A million different ways to access our video. Okay, not literally, but here we are in your Budget Building Supplies halftime show. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. One way you can do it, Section618.com. There's a watch live at the top, or the app where you can tap to watch Mount Vernon Sports, WMIX Sports YouTube channel, WMIXSports.com. Click on Watch Live. Or you can usually Google WMIX Sports and the game you're wanting to watch and find it that way. So, there we are. We've had your Luke Rulli Incorporated halftime stats. You're on your Budget Building Supplies halftime show because the best service and pricing in the industry for contractors or do-it-yourselfers is Budget Building Supplies in Woodlawn, Highway 15, or call 618-242-1123. Not a great first half, truthfully, for either team, especially for a Woodlawn team that's been an offensive dominant force for much of the year with a lot of pub and struggling to make some shots, struggling to find openings.
And certainly, Woodlawn average margin of victory this year is just a shade under 33 points. So they haven't been in many battles. They were in one Thursday. They're in one today as Central City's controlled the tempo. I expect Woodlawn to maybe, come out of that zone or start trapping, pick up the pace of this game. And then Central City, they've got to find a way. They're really struggling to rebound the basketball, which everybody does against Woodlawn. They're all 6'1", 6'2". That's just – you're just giving up a lot of size. But if this plays slow tempo, advantage Central City.
Oh, without a doubt. And for Central City, they've been able to make some key shots, especially from beyond the arc. We've seen a pair of threes from Archie Guai, and I think we saw one to give the Citians their first lead from Chase Griffith. And then Cruz Jackson knocked down a big one in the second quarter. So for this Citians team, they found a way to make some outside shots, whereas for the Warriors, they have just 1 3 today to speak of, and that's the only field goal in the night for Trevor.
And, Woodlawn missed several shots right around the basket that, they're going to have to make to win this game. But I want to see here right at the start of the third quarter if Woodlawn maybe tries to pick up the tempo a little bit.
Well, if they can control the tempo, as you said, really the team that controls the tempo is going to win this. I mean, that goes without saying, I know.
And you got to give Central City credit. They had 2 guys with 3 fouls, Will Stanton, Carson Griffith, the whole second quarter, and they were able to actually outscore Woodlawn in the second quarter. So they're in good shape here at the half.
WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Central City, Woodlawn. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Just past the top of the 5 o'clock hour. We're outside what they call the window, but it never hurt anybody. And we will start the third quarter from James Hummer Gymnasium. Thanks to your Mount Vernon Culvers, where it's never too cold for a frozen custard. Mount Vernon Culvers, Veterans and 42nd Street in Mount Vernon. It'll be City and basketball to begin. They'll cross the timeline wearing their away black with white numerics trimmed in orange and gray lettering trimmed in orange. Orange trim throughout the uniform. Passes over to Will Stanton. Stolen away by McClure. Headed the other way. Layup is going to be good. 22-21 Cardinal. Warriors.
And the Warriors defensive switch. They're going man-to-man. First possession. Looks like back in the zone now, 3-2.
22-21. So many years of doing the showcase. Woodlawn Cardinal games, my apologies to those that are critical of that.
John Rodotz wasn't happy with you.
He shouldn't be. Keeps me accountable. Bounce pass to the post. Stanton kicks it back to Ellis. He'll drive underneath. Now kicking for Guai out of the corner. He'll launch a three. Good.
He's a 7th grader. He's a big-time player.
He has 11 on the day. It's 24-22. McClure with the basketball crossing the timeline for the Warriors. They're in their home whites with black and blue trim. Bennett with a deep wing. Looking to the high post. Frick, who has identical hair to Shively as we determined earlier. Bounce pass underneath. McClure to the basket. Good. He rolled off block. Posted up. Got the bucket. It's 24-all with 5:37 left in the third quarter. McClure has all 4 second-half points for the Warriors.
Woodlawn's posted him up. A couple possessions here in the second half.
Behind the back dribble here for Cruz Jackson. Runner inside the free throw line is no good. Frick the rebound. It'll be McClure to walk it up across the timeline, across the Rend Lake Warrior head. Right wing here for Bennett. Trying to get away from Jackson. Throws it to the outside for Cook. Outside now for McKay. Trying to get in, I thought, but a high pass will be a turnover. Almost looked like a nervous pass.
Turnover number 8 for the Warriors.
Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 till 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. We are in the OCSI broadcast booth here tonight. 4:53 remains. Third quarter action from Rend Lake College's James Hummer Waugh Gymnasium. Force feed into the post here for Griffith. Turnaround jumper coming off the back of the iron. Rebound Frick. To the straight-haired McKay, then McClure now to a slightly permed Bennett into the front court. Could just be natural curls. Here's Trevor. Jump stop, off block, short. Rebound will go underneath. We'll have a couple of Citians battle for it. They'll call the jump ball anyway. It stays with
the Warriors.
Yes. Sorry, now it's just hard to tell who's permed and who has natural curls. And I can't believe we ever got onto that yesterday. Or Thursday.
Been a big talk all week, this haircuts of these Woodlawn players.
Cook with the basketball. Deep wing volleyball line with 4:23 left in the third quarter. Tied at 24. Woodlawn and Central City here on 94.1 FM. Right arc, McClure trying to back up the defender. And we will have a foul. It'll be before any type of shot can be remotely be anticipated, let alone taken.
Woodlawn really looking to post Trevor McClure here against this Central City man-to-man defense. Citians may start bringing a double.
North of what used to be or might still be the North Oasis, we're in James Hummer Waugh Gymnasium in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth.
Played a lot of cards over there, probably not enough classes attended.
They used to have an amazing Dippin' Dots vending machine over there, had a vacuum in it. McClure will inbound. Lobs it just outside the post here for McKay. Trying for the turnaround, scoop layup, and one. Count it. Let's see that again from Luke McKay. Quick inbound, nice hop, worked it back, doubled back to the right, off glass, good. Simple enough for the Woodlawn Warriors, and a three-point play coming at the line. It's 26-24.
It's the first foul on Archie Guai.
Free throw no good. Rebound will be tipped, and that's a big rebound by Chase. That was Carson Griffith, looks like. Guai throws to the outside for a three. It's going to be short from Jackson. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Woodward, and that will be, Stanton. That'll be Warrior basketball with 4:01 remaining here in the third quarter. It is a 26-24 Warrior lead. Good luck, Woodlawn Warriors, from the Bible Truth broadcast and its host, Tim Reynolds. Tune in to 94.1 WMIX Sundays at 9 a.m. for the Bible Truth broadcast. Cook now to Bennett. He's at the volleyball line, back to the far sideline in front of the Warrior bench for Keaton Cook. He'll come around up top with a right-hand dribble, looking to that right side. Instead goes underneath. Oh, high-low, baby. I know, Hammer, that's your favorite. 28-24.
And, Jacob Ellis is trying to guard Trevor McClure. He's given up about 6 inches, and Woodlawn's found a mismatch. They're going to find McClure on that block the rest of the game.
Let's see if the Citians have a counter here. Between the leg dribble for Cruz Jackson. Looking to go left. He's at the post. Now turns around in trouble. Throws to the outside. Griffith now to Guai. He's got a couple of big threes. Uh-oh, we have a steal here, but laying on the floor now. Stanton backdoor. Cruz Jackson. Oh, missed it. We'll go to the line to 2 instead of 1. Still 28-24 Warriors. 3:06 left, but Cruz Jackson, he is creating opportunities for the Citians.
He's a 7th grader, so they'll have their 2 leading scorers back next year, Jackson and Guai. So may see them in this very same game next year.
Could very well. Makes the first, cuts it to 3, can cut it to a deuce if he can knock down the back end of this 2-shot set with 3:06 left here in this third quarter. Missed that one. Rebound will be tipped. Tipped around. It'll be Frick. Fights off the defenders and throws ahead to Keaton Cook. Oh, strong pass into the front court for Bennett. Right back to Cook. Has McKay coming around. Jackson reaches in, almost forces the steal. Gets to McKay. Bounce pass to McClure. Draws him outside of the paint. Chance to work this defender. Into the defender. Flop. Almost traveled. They'll call the travel. A travel caused by a flop probably should not be a travel. But what are you going to do? Thought the World Cup ended a couple months ago. Maybe there was some contact there, though.
Yeah.
2:40 left in the third quarter. Southern Illinois Door Company is fully licensed and trained technicians that are masters of the trade, and they've been doing it since 1984. Work with the best company in town. Log on to sidoor.net. At the free throw line, the feed went wrong, as that was Luke McKay on the steal, giving to Trevor McClure. Woodlawn up 28-25. McClure inside, throws to the outside. Cook now to the top for McKay. 2:17 remains, third quarter, still 28-25 Warriors. McKay out of the paint. Going to work against Ellis, goes to the hole, off glass, good. 2 more for Trevor. He's taken over. Feel like we just talked to somebody in the family about that recently.
Yeah, Central City's going to have to switch up defenses on him.
This is Cruz Jackson, the Woodlawn fans on their feet.
Woodlawn,
no stranger to trophies.
Man-to-man defense this time for Woodlawn.
Guai to the top of the key. Looking to kick outside Stanton. Leads him to the basket. Off block, fouled. That foul beyond McClure they will make. Will Stanton earn from the free throw line.
That's the old Centralia Orphans backdoor cut.
If I remember right, De'Aaron Owens was kind of like a second coming of R.J. Kukuski with regard to the backdoor cut.
I can tell you this, Central City looks to be a very well-coached team.
Oh, without a doubt. Calling so many Mount Vernon games over the years is the first free throw no good from Stanton. De'Aaron Owens probably one of the smarter orphans to come through.
It's great seeing young coaches, get into this because it's a tough job.
Free throw Stanton. In and out. Rebound will go to McKay. Almost stolen away. He'll recover and get to McClure. He had it stolen away, but then a foul. Not sure if that's on Guai or Cruz Jackson based on the reaction. 30-25 Woodlawn. It's a 5-point game if you just tuned in.
We got Cruz Jackson. It's his second foul.
All the action tonight is presented to us by Mount Vernon Culver's Dry and Juicy Butterburger. Maybe some cheese curds to go along in that value basket. They slip to McClure. He'll pull up outside the paint. Little floater for Trevor. It's good. 7-point game.
10 and a quarter for McClure. 14 in the game. As he's taken over as much as he did in the first meeting against his City and ball club, as he had 34 that game.
De'Aaron Owens wants the timeout. Presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. He would love the opportunity to prove why having a local agent matters for your insurance. His State Farm team here to help. And I'm sure Brad Guai is here. I'm not sure about the Orphans team, but Luke Cooper, Alex Beckham, they brought the Woodlawn Cardinals here, and so I occasionally do see the Cardinals, which is what triggers that, Mr. Rodots. But
his brother Paul Rodots was none too happy either, just so you know. I had to hear about it.
As you should.
It's 2 separate districts for up until about 5 or 6 years ago, and I had people ask me, why are they not the Cardinals? It's just how it's been for 100 years.
Yeah, no reason to change it.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of success wearing the blues, so they are it's a consolidated school district now.
Because some of these kids will end up at Mount Vernon.
Several
Some will end up at WHS.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge, unless there's some district boundary I am very unfamiliar with, the Citians will end up as orphans unless they choose to go maybe Christ-Our Rock or something like that. I can't fathom some of these kids won't end up at Centralia Orphans.
I got a feeling number 24, Archie Guai, may end up on the gridiron a little bit,
well,
too.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Has a quarterback build right now, but who knows what that'll turn into. It could turn into a tight end.
Very good baseball player. I got to see him quite a bit. Good kid.
Love to see it. Minute 16 left. Link to the floor inbound out of the timeout. 32-25. Warriors up 7. Cruz Jackson off of the right sideline. We get deeper into the third. Griffith up top. Made a big 3 in the first. Not much since. Cade Jackson. And now we'll have a push foul on McClure into Guai. And they exchange pleasantries. Not in a bad way. Literally just, hey, sorry, my bad.
I know McClure's a year older, but as you mentioned earlier, they're going to play many games against each other.
32-25, 7-point lead. It'll be Cruz Jackson to inbound off of the sideline. Does and gets it into Stanton. And now Cruz Jackson gets the back ball. Fake shot was almost blocked, and they will call a foul. Looks like this could be against Keaton Cook.
Hey, crossover dribble. He's a smooth player. Cruz Jackson.
Timmins Fast Lane's Fast Lane gets oil changes done fast, and they'll top off your fluids. 331 South Commercial Street in Central City, open 8 until 5:30 Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Jackson at the line here, knocks down the first free throw. He's 1 of 3 from the stripe. 32-26 with 53.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Make it 32-27, trims it to 5. Lob play, and that'll be thrown away. McKay, I'm not sure where he was looking, but it's intercepted by Cade Jackson, and the Citians will take it. Big opportunity here to close out the third with 42 seconds left. Thanks to Malvern and Culver's for their sponsorship of today's broadcast. And everything junior high this year on WMIX. Out of the corner, Cruz Jackson, ball fake, but a travel. Good peepers by the official. We've had good officiating all day today. Yeah. I didn't see who had the first 2 games, but I mean, we had Aaron Wright, Eric Saunders, and of course Drew Franklin for a couple of games in Class L. Now this crew here, it's been phenomenal. We have another timeout presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town as Woodlawn calls the timeout this time.
That was only the 3rd turnover in the game for Central City. What a clean ball game they've played, and they've given themselves a chance. Yeah, this is a Woodlawn team that has not been tested much this year. They have not been in many close games. Well, they're going to have to earn it here today.
Citians fans, in case you're wondering, the Orphans trailing T-Town after 1, 13-10. That's why Ryan Roddy and Derek Harlan are not here. They're on assignment on X95.3, so you listen to that on Thursday night. Here we are, kind of converging everything into one to try to give you the best coverage possible. So the Orphan, and then we'll have, for you Lady Citians fans or Annie's fans, we'll have the Annies tonight on X95.3 following the Orphans. They play Carbondale. R.J. Price taking care of that one for the team.
Got a lot of people helping us out, don't we?
Got a pretty big reach. Nice to see everybody in the group step up today and every day. Up top, Keaton Cook with the basketball. Off the right wing, he'll hand off. I think we sent DC toward the other end of the state. Pull up from the outside. McClure just left that short. Got his own rebound at the buzzer, but can't do much with it. We head to the 4th. Woodlawn 32, Central City 27. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Tired of your business's phone bill going up? Give XT Solutions a call for a free consultation today. 618-545-9832. A technology company located in Southern Illinois for over 15 years. If you need assistance, XT Solutions specializes in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and much more. Give them a call for a free consultation. 618-545-9832. 618-545-9832.
Put a little twist into your day. Stop by Seatown Twist for delicious ice cream and more. The Seatown Twist Ice Cream Stand at 122 East Calumet. From cones, shakes, sundaes, and twisters to their amazing cheeseburger sliders and seasoned fries, loaded pulled pork nachos, chili dogs, sandwiches, and more. Are you hungry yet? And coming soon, a new state-of-the-art putt-putt course. Open 11 a.m. till 7 p.m., but closed on Mondays. Seatown Twist in Centralia. Do a little twist and enjoy.
Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports, powered by Culver's of Mount Vernon.
Back at the Hummer here at Rim Lake College, where we head to the 4th quarter. The Woodlawn Warriors 32, Central City Citians 27. As Citians start with the basketball, Cruz Jackson top of the key, going to back it up with the right hand. It's a ball screen out of Guai, now throws to the outside. Griffith College 3, short. And that might have touched the Cardinal Bennett out of bounds. Maybe not. Maybe he swung and missed.
The Warriors maybe caught a break there.
I didn't capture replay in time. McClure will walk it across the half line. Left-hand dribble, going to throw to Cook. Doesn't get the screen. Just kind of becomes a statue play at that point. McKay with it. Looking to Bennett on the outside, finds him. He'll roll around to the top, probably double back on a reverse. And now backs up between the circles, presented by your Mount Vernon Culver's on Veterans and 42nd and Mount Vernon. I might just talk myself into a Butterburger.
Central City switched Stanton onto McClure.
And now
that'll
be a foul on Stanton as he was moving, as McClure was pushing him back.
Now that's the 4th foul on Stanton. What do you do if you're Coach Owens?
Right.
You can't have him guarding McClure, I can tell you that. You got to have him in a game.
Certainly showing his ability as a bright young coach. Off of the inbound, McKay inside, behind the half circle, and knocks it down. 34-27 rather. McKay has 12 unofficially. It's a 3-possession lead for the Warriors with 5:47 left. We're in the fourth quarter. Cruz Jackson, right wing, bounces a nice pass, but through the wickets. That was intended for Guai. He couldn't handle, and it'll be a turnover on the Citians. XT Solutions. They specialize in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and more. Call for a free consultation at 618-545-9832. McClure near the scorer's table. They'll come out to double. Lobs ahead. Here's McKay to the bucket. No, but a foul. Let's at least see the execution, even though the shot didn't go.
Central City runs a run and jump trap, and Woodlawn gets backdoor on it.
Everything executed to perfection except the uncontrollable, and that is the English off of the iron. These rims have been anything but kind all week. First free throw no good for McKay.
Woodlawn 3 of 9 from the line tonight.
I'm not going to say it's impossible. I don't see Woodlawn hitting that streak of 4 games in a row with 54. Second free throw good. Travis Pinkston kind enough to point that out to me to give me a factoid. Takes a village to raise a Hugo. 35-27.
That Pinkston does a pretty good job of his team, too. You know what?
We get to see them Tuesday night against Cariel. 3 on the way. Guai, good. Big 3 for the big fella. It's 35-30. I do believe I got that one. We'll watch that again in a second. McKay with the basketball near the volleyball line, throws to the sideline for McClure. He'll drive, found a seam he likes, pulls up, no good, tip back, no. Got his own rebound, tip back, not there. McKay fights for it inside, and we'll have a jump ball with the possession arrow favoring Woodlawn. Let's see that Guai 3 again.
Got a smooth-looking stroke.
He really does. Boom. Just like that, knocked it down. If you're listening on the radio, some of this is confusing. You might check out our video where we do have replay capability. McClure off the inbound 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound tipped. It'll be controlled by Griffith. 35-30 Warriors, 4:32 left in the fourth. Guai going down the floor. Lost that one. Actually, I think might have carried, but will benefit from the foul, and that will be just the 5th on the Warriors, I believe. We'll see if they gave him the shot. They do. He'll shoot 2.
First foul on Ian Bennett.
We'll have your Josh Finley Country Financial postgame show to follow this one. First free throw no good for Guai. He hasn't done much wrong today. Misses a free throw there, however. Archie Guai at the line. Cuts it to 4. He knocks down the back free throw. He has 15 unofficially. 35-31 Warriors. Trevor with the basketball deep in the backcourt. A right-hand dribble as he will walk it across the timeline. Met by Will Stanton with 4 fouls. Keaton Cook off the right wing, going to drive left. Looking to go backdoor. Hooked on that one, no call. Bennett picks up the loose basketball, then probably a foul there. And now they'll pick one up and give it a call, and that'll be the 6th on the Citians. It'll be bonus time for the Warriors.
Third foul on Cruz Jackson. As at this point in the game, the ball's got to be in Trevor McClure's hands.
4-point lead for the Warriors, 35-31. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in regulation. McClure going to hang on to it for now, catch some breath. 3 games already on this floor. This is the 4th. You would think a little adjusted to it at this point. Looking for the backdoor play, not strong enough, intercepted. Archie Guai had it back tapped, but he recovers, pulls up inside the free throw line. That's good. He cuts it in half, 35-33. Citians fans on their feet. Bennett in the front court, up the left side, looking into the corner. Frick trying to go baseline, works. Off glass, no good. Got his own rebound, up too high. Citians with the momentum and into the front court goes Archie Guai up the left side. Near the corner, gives to Jackson for a 3. It's no good. Back iron. Rebound will go to McKay.
Boy, that looked good, didn't it?
It sure did, but not the shot they needed at that point in time. You make it, you got the momentum. You don't make it, you lose the momentum sometimes. Now it's McClure. Sees a seam left. He'll go to the bucket and fouled. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. And like his brother before him, typically an excellent free throw shooter, though just 1 of 4 tonight.
Should be 1-and-1 for the Woodlawn Warriors. Trevor McClure will be at the line. First free throw, no good. Back iron.
No bonus. 35-33 Warriors. 2:50 left in the fourth. And a pull-up will have a foul on the floor, perhaps.
Be the 16th foul on Woodlawn. Keaton Cook draws the foul. It's his third.
And we had a throw into the corner, but it was tipped out. I think it'll stay Central City basketball.
Going to run a Guai off a couple screens here.
And now underneath they go. Stanton off the glass, off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped out by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Citians. Box set inbound right at the bucket here for Cruz Jackson. 2:42 to play in the fourth. It'll be intercepted. Keaton Cook, right place, right time, and he will get that to Trevor McClure. Up ahead to McKay. He's at the right wing, back to Cook, now to the center circle for Trevor. (35-33) Woodlawn with 2:22 left in the fourth. Trevor off of the right arc. He'll launch a three. No good. Rebound underneath McKay. Puts it back up and in and one. 37-33. McKay another one. What a play. As McKay will go to the line for the and one here, and we'll show you that one again. Just battled that defender, was able to get it up, and we'll have a timeout here. I believe it's a De'Aaron Owens timeout. Trying to do too much on the computer.
And McClure forced a shot there that maybe he didn't need to take.
Timeout presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWelch.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town.
And McKay's able to use his good size to get the rebound. He's got 15 in the game. He'll be going to the line, and that could be I'm writing down 2 minutes, 11 seconds when that play happened. That could be a game changer, as Central City had a couple shots to tie or take the lead.
2:11 left in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for the Warriors. A chance to make it 5 with the and one coming out of the timeout.
How many timeouts does Central City have left?
I don't know who's been calling them. It's the issue. Possibly one. Because they've not been pointing at the team when they've been doing the mechanic at each time, which is okay. It'll be McKay at the line coming out of the Tony Wilt State Farm timeout. Free throw, he's unfazed. He'll knock it down. 6 in the quarter, I believe, for Luke McKay. And it's 38-35 Warriors. Guai with the basketball in the backcourt. Woodlawn fans want a call that they did not receive. And with 2:04 left, all the action tonight is presented by your Mount Vernon Culvers. Veterans in 42nd Street in Mount Vernon. We appreciate their sponsorship of our junior high coverage this year. Bounce pass to Guai out of the corner from Cruz Jackson. It'll be Guai trying to drive, slipped at the basketball unforced. I'm surprised they didn't call that.
Had to be a foul or travel, one or the other.
Really thought it'd be a foul. And up the left side, now we'll have a timeout. And that timeout will be presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town.
I failed you because I got to find out how many timeouts I got left because that's pretty darn important.
Well, what do you think they're going over in the huddle?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how many timeouts real quick.
Well, I can't worry about that now. Of course, that will affect what they talk about in the huddle, too.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take them all off the screen here. That way our scoreboard's accurate.
They're going to run something for Guai.
Minute 41 left in the fourth quarter. Coming out of the Tony Wilt State Farm timeout. Cruz Jackson will inbound left of the bucket. Quick inbound Guai. Stripped, and it'll be picked up by, looked like that was Frick. They're letting him play.
He got hammered.
It'll be Trevor. Jump stop. Post up. Good. And a foul. Let's see that again. Just comes down the floor. Probably a foul there, but maintained his balance and was able to get it. Trevor McClure with the three-point play coming.
Guai got hammered.
I don't get it.
I mean, that was almost an intentional foul. I mean, that's how bad it was down there.
Chance to make it 8. Free throw's good.
I mean, that's just a huge swing.
41-33 Warriors with 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Left side here for Guai. Fighting off the defender McClure. Throws inside, finds Cruz Jackson for the jumper. It's good. Just inside the free throw line. Cruz Jackson that time showing an interior game. And it's a 6-point lead for the Warriors. Minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside 94.1 FM, or watch us live tonight, WMIX Sports YouTube. Right side here, Keaton Cook with the basketball. Has a seam, will go to the basket. Layup's good. Look what he cooked up. Going the other way with 46 seconds and a timeout. Central City, so they did have one left. Sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town.
At the last timeout, they draw up a good play to get Guai pretty much a layup. He gets hammered, no call. Woodlawn out in transition. McClure finishes and draws the foul. I mean, that's a 5-point swing right there.
44.8 seconds left. 43-35 timeout presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. And the Woodlawn Warriors appear to be in much better shape.
This is a game Woodlawn beat Central City by 20 in the game in January. Hey, Central City definitely not intimidated. They came to play, and they look to be a very well-coached team.
Fans are on their feet. The inbound from Central City up top. This will be Jackson with the basketball. That was Cade. Cade will come back to the left side, looks for Cruz, finds him with 33 seconds left. 43-35 Woodlawn. Central City's got to go. Out of the paint, off of the block. Nothing they can do. They find Cade Jackson on the right wing. Step back. Nope. Going to pull back to give to Archie. 3 on the way. Is going to be short by the Citians. Rebound saved by McKay into Frick. Almost stolen away by Cruz Jackson, but a foul into the line to shoot 2. We'll go to the Woodlawn Warriors.
It's the 4th foul on Cruz Jackson. Luke McKay will be going to the line. He's got 16 in the game.
The 8th grader will go to the line to shoot 2 here on the double bonus with 15.2 seconds left. Knocked it down. They acted as if it was a 1 in bonus. It's a 2-shot set. He makes the first. He'll have another try to stretch it to 10 and really try to ice this Class S championship for the Woodlawn Warriors. Nope. Rebound Griffith. Citians almost have it stolen away. Guai able to recover into the front court. Kicks into the corner. Cade Jackson 3 on the way is short. Rebound will go to McClure. Stumbles, falls. Recovered by Trevor. He wants the timeout, trying to call one. Instead it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Citians. With 3.4 seconds left, a 9-point lead for the Woodlawn Warriors as they're trying to win their first state championship since 2017. Lob into Cruz Jackson. Side steps for the grade school three, and we have a foul call with 0.4 of a second left.
Teenagers.
Yeah, some of them. And now at the line, Cruz Jackson. His first free throw is good. Really, at this point, just impacts the spread. 44-36 Warriors. Should have three. Second one is no good. He'll have another.
If you took Central City into points, you'll be cashing your ticket.
And now, Cruz Jackson at the line for the third free throw with 0.4 of a second left, and it's good. All the Warriors have to do is impound, and they are state champions. The Woodlawn Warriors come back to state, average about 50 points a game, and take home their Class S trophy. The question is, will they leave this one here? Will they forget it again, or will they remember to take it on the bus?
They better just take that with them.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with your postgame show, sponsored by Josh Finley at Country Financial. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Doors are a funny thing. They can be literal, protecting us from disaster when closed, and they can be philosophical, opening us up to a new opportunity. Southern Illinois Door Company has been mastering the trade of a different kind of door, the garage door. SI Door is not new to the area, here since 1984, customizing garage doors that completely satisfy your needs. They're ready to open the door on a new opportunity of protecting what matters to you. Southern Illinois Door Company in Mount Vernon, the best there is, and you can close the door on that.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just ask our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Are you looking to build? Have you called Budget Building Supplies in Woodlawn? They offer quality steel building supplies at the best value. Made in the USA, they work with contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Budget Building Supplies has your steel building supplies for residential, commercial, and agricultural.
Wait, that's everything.
They offer metal roofing, siding, gutters, trim, and more. No job too big or too small. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 in Woodlawn. Call 618-242-1123.
The Chrysler Pacifica is the most awarded minivan 6 years in a row. Hi, y'all. This is Shannon Wright from Muck and Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. The 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring will keep your pack entertained with the impressive Uconnect 5 system on the largest standard touchscreen in its class. And there are more features that I can tell you about in the next 30 seconds, so let's have a longer conversation and talk about our added dealer discount. I'm Shannon Wright. See me at Muck and Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Centralia, or log on to muckandchrysler.com.
We hope you're enjoying this special WMIX sports presentation of the Class S State Championship. The Josh Finley Country Financial Postgame Show starts now.
94.1 FM and the Section 618.com app. The Class S State Championship has been decided. The Woodlawn Warriors 44-36 winners over the Central City Citians. The Citians finish as Class S runners-up. The Warriors are your state champions at 30-1, while the Citians finish 26-7. Josh Finley of Country Financial, give him a call to protect what matters most and maybe that future you've been dreaming of. He's your local Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon. It's Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow taking care of the camera tonight for the Section618.com app. I think it goes without saying it's the Warriors are Class S champions, that they've got their title. This team lived up to the billing and expectations. And their only loss, if things bounce the right way, could be to the Class L state champions if Casey Junior High does their work.
And then, of course, they've already beaten the Class M champion, Nashville. Their one loss will be to Mount Vernon now. They've had to battle. This wasn't as easy. Everybody's like, well, it's going to be easy for Woodlawn to go through S. They had two battles on their hand, and Central City took them to the wire, and there was just two back-breaking plays late. You know, McKay getting that offensive rebound with 2:11 left, and then a trip or two down the floor. I thought Guai got fouled on an inbounds play. No call. Trevor McClure gets a run-out layup. And those two plays really hurt Central City. But what an effort, and they've got their two leading scorers back next year, so they may be playing in this game again next year.
Could very well. As we're in your Josh Finley Country Financial post-game show, we'll have the Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated halftime stats coming up. Luke Rowley Concrete Inc. in Woodlawn has been a trusted name in concrete for generations. They get dirty, so you don't have to. Call Luke Rowley at 618-237-0552. We're going to take a break ourselves. We'll come back, and we'll get you those Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated post-game stats and talk more about the state champion Woodlawn Warriors, Class S champs in 2023. Final score, Woodlawn 44, Central City 36. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Tired of your business's phone bill going up? Give XT Solutions a call for a free consultation today. 618-545-9832. A technology company located in Southern Illinois for over 15 years. If you need assistance, XT Solutions specializes in network infrastructure, structured cabling, Wi-Fi, phone systems, security cameras, data backups, and much more. Give them a call for a free consultation. 618-545-9832. 618-545-9832.
Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Just walk in anytime from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call today at 618-242-3778 or visit their website at orthocenter-si.com.
Do you want your oil change in the slow lane?
Oh, an oil change. Come back in 4 hours.
Or the fast lane?
Oil change? No problem. Pull right in here. Here we are, sir. I also topped off your fluids. Have a great day.
Timmons Fast Lane, 331 South Commercial Street, Centralia, Illinois. Call 618-532-3630 or come by today. Timmons Fast Lane.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is the Class S State Championship from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app with streaming video of tonight's Class S State Championship game as we're back on your Josh Finley Country Financial postgame show. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Not much left to do, but probably one of the biggest facets of this Josh Finley Country Financial postgame, and that's the Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated post-game stats.
All right, first for the state runner-up, Central City Citians. They finished an outstanding season, 27-7. They were 5 of 14 shooting from two-point range, 6 of 18 from three, 11 of 32 from the field, 34%. They were 9 of 18 at the foul line. That's, you'd like to have a couple of them back as they were in a tight game late. They got really beat bad on the boards, but this Woodlawn with the huge size advantage. 36-21 was a rebounding edge for Woodlawn. And the Citians, very good with the basketball, only 5 turnovers in the entire game compared to 12 for Woodlawn. 4 players in the scoring column for the Citians. It was Carson Griffith with 5. Jacob Ellis had 2. Cruz Jackson had 13. And leading the way, it was Archie Guai with 17 points, and he's only a 7th grader. So 30 of their 37 points in this game will be returning next year. Very likely to be maybe playing in this same game. For Woodlawn, they finished 30-1. They are the state champs. It's their 6th state title since 1975 when they split the classes down here. 17 of 33 shooting two-point range, 1 of 7 from 3, 18 of 40 from the field, 45%. They struggled from the foul line, 7 of 15 from the stripe. It was Keaton Cook with 4 points. Tyson Frick had 2. Ian Bennett 4. And 17 points apiece. It was Trevor McClure and Luke McKay, and both those players really took over the game in the second half as Woodlawn actually trailed at the half 21-20. Third quarter, Woodlawn was able to use their size advantage, repeatedly posting Trevor McClure as he had 10 in the third quarter. They led 32-27. The Citians got it to within 2, had a couple shots to tie or take the lead, unable to convert, and really the big play was 2:11 left in the game. McClure forces a 3. The Citians are unable to grab the rebound. McKay gets the basket and a foul to give Woodlawn a little space. As they win it, your final is the Woodlawn Warriors 44, the Central City Citians 37.
Post-game stats presented by Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated, a family-owned and operated business. Luke Rowley Concrete, Inc. in Woodlawn offers free quotes for your business and home. Call Luke Rowley today at 618-237-0552. And Hammer, what a win today for the Woodlawn Warriors as they are Class S state champions. And as a result, they finished their season at 30-1 and will live in the history in the new gymnasium at Woodlawn Grade School.
And it's, they were 27-4 last year, so all summer long the expectations and this was a game they were expected to win, and that's really tough. I've talked to Jeff Burkett quite a bit. How do you're blowing teams out. When do you pull your starters? You don't want to run it up. I mean, it's not that easy talent's great, but to live up to expectations, they certainly did that. They're just an outstanding team, and they're probably one of the better junior high teams you'll see. They don't come around that often with the kind of size they got.
Well, let's obviously the intention for tonight was to do our best to be a totally neutral broadcast since Central City coverage on X95 preempted by Centralia Orphans basketball at Teutopolis, and so we're here trying to fill the void for that and Woodlawn, and not that we'd be homers to begin with, but no secret you're an alum of Woodlawn Grade School, and obviously you go on to high school and you move away, you don't move away, whatever happens. It's still kind of a sense of pride to be able to see your alma mater at any level win the highest prize in the land.
And, a lot of people, when they think of Woodlawn my age, you think of Mike McClure. And, his grandson, had 17 points tonight. McClure won a couple state titles and really put the program on the map. But I'm really a fan of good basketball, and that's what we got to see here this afternoon. And Central City is like watching the Orphans play a little bit. They're hard-nosed man-to-man. They're between the man and the basket, and they're going to backdoor you and get about 4 or 5 layups a game, and it's pretty to watch. And there's a pretty good chance that they may get their first state title next year. I'll list them as one of the betting line favorites here as we go into the off season.
Well, and then when you look at things to come, obviously you look at the 8th graders for Woodlawn. You look at how they split up, and not quite sure how everything all kind of works out, but you look at who could go to Mount Vernon Township High School with 4 of them. You look at who could go to Woodlawn with 2 of them maybe. And you start to look ahead. And you see you're starting to see what the 2020 Class L champs are doing with Mount Vernon. You've seen what over the years the Class S state champs have done at Woodlawn High School. You start to look at how they start to build, and you see the futures of Mount Vernon, hopefully, and Woodlawn, hopefully. You also get a good glimpse at the future of Centralia. Maybe not next year, but as they start to become freshmen in a couple of years. And I'm telling you, there could be some very interesting Friday nights over the next 5-6 years.
And one thing, these Central City kids, once they get into, they already know how to play the style, leave-in style, because we just watched it, for 4 quarters. And if I'm Coach Tim Holloway and you watch Woodlawn, you got McClure, and he's definitely going to Mount Vernon. And then we watched Nesbitt and Dave Barnes and Crowder and those guys, and you're feeling pretty good. And there's several really good baseball players too. So Pierce Bora, I think he definitely likes what he's got coming down the pipeline. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see how these young men grow and progress in their athletic careers.
Without a doubt. And for us, the final score here, Woodlawn 44, Central City 36, and we come right back here next week, Tuesday, and we now know Thursday for sure. Class L semifinal between the Casey Junior Rams and Carriel Cougars out of O'Fallon. And then who knows what could happen Thursday. Do we see a Mount Vernon Centralia Class L championship game? A lot of work to be done.
Certainly, from what I watched this morning, I think Centralia will be a pretty heavy favorite to beat Whiteside out of Belleville, and assisted by assistant coach Dawson Verhines, by the way, on that Whiteside team.
Yes, sir.
And then I didn't get a watch. Did you watch O'Fallon? I figure that's going to be a big boy battle there as Mount Vernon. They just come at you defensively just from the opening tip to the final whistle.
I don't necessarily want to say anything that'll live in infamy, but I didn't see anything that wouldn't make either of the teams a favorite.
Well, how fun will that be? A Mount Vernon Centralia, they've split their meetings this year, and you think there'll be a few people here for that game?
Oh, there should be. Definitely a couple of radio stations and whatnot if that were to happen. So, you know what? We're looking. I'm always team chaos when the playoffs happen. I like them to go down to the final day. And for us, as a Section618.com group, it would be team chaos for us to have so many teams playing on Thursday. I mean, we have about 14 scenarios we're trying to cover for Thursday, February 16th, and would love nothing more than to have a Mount Vernon Centralia Class L championship into the figure, too, as well as, you know, we can't have a Mount Vernon Centralia girls regional title game because they would play in a semifinal if the Annies win tonight. But then you start to look ahead at the fact that coming up after this, you know, we have some Showcase Girls action coming up. We have Showcase Girls action getting ready to unfold over on AM 940, 96.5 FM. So, in all reality, we got a lot coming at you in a short amount of time here on WMIX and the Section618.com app. And it is it's pretty cool to see what all may unfold over the next few weeks.
And you're going to keep us busy, ain't you? Mike Richardson, you're going to keep him busy. I was texting with him. He won a state title here at Woodlawn as a coach, and he's another proud alum.
Without a doubt, and it's good to see. And, of course, he had to be on assignment tonight as well with the showcase.
No nights off.
No.
He retired, and he's probably working harder now that he's retired.
And Danny Zerwinski, a longtime teacher at Woodlawn Grade School, has been texting me, and you know, he wanted to be here tonight, but I'm working him to the bone too. So, you know, just a lot of people that want to be here and a lot to take this in. And,
quote unquote work. It's not work.
It's a hobby, but. And then you look at Ryan Roddy, Derek Harlan from the Central City side of the coin. They wanted to be here tonight. They are currently broadcasting as Centralia Orphans, and you know, it's a pretty neat thing. So here we are, and Woodlawn Cardinals are Class S champs.
Woodlawn Warriors Class S champs. Their 6th state title.
And there we go. Probably many more to come. We'll see what comes out of these 8th graders as they evolve into high school freshmen, whether it be at Woodlawn or Mount Vernon. And we'll see what's to come out of the 7th graders as they try to repeat. For Hank Evans, for Jeff Crow, for Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio, for Ryan Roddy and Derek Harlan, who had the Central City call on X95 on Thursday night, I'm Chris Hugo. Your final score of the 2023 Class S State Championship game. The Woodlawn Warriors 44, the Central City Citians 36. Good night from Ina.
That concludes